Hey everyone, so today we have a green smoky eye, and first I'm going to begin by spraying all over my entire face with our first base primer. Next, I'm going to take eyeshadow number 38, Cream Boat, and I'm going to apply this all over my lids. This provides a really good base and really helps with blending all of the colors out. Next, I'm going to take shade number 19, Antiki Bar, and I'm going to apply this onto my lower lid and in my crease. Now I'll take shade number 32, acorkable, and I'll use this to help blend the antiki bar out. So I'll apply this above the antiki bar or above my crease. Now I'm going to apply the greenish color, and I'm going to use shade number 35, I've Always Loved You. I'll apply this shade underneath the crease. Next I'm going to take shade number 31, Ready, Jet Set Go, and this is going to go over top of the I've Always Loved You shade. This adds a really nice shimmer and helps the green to become a little bit more teal looking. I need to make sure that I blend this out really well so that there's not a defined start to the color. When using each of these brushes, I hold toward the end of the handles rather than closer to the head of the brush. By doing this, it allows me to have less control and a much lighter hand so that when I'm blending these colors out, it's not quite so heavy and it blends a whole lot easier as well. And then I'll take that same brush that I used for the antiki bar, and I'll use this just to blend out a little bit more of that Ready, Jet, Set, Go and I've Always Loved You shades. I really like to apply my eyeshadow before I apply my foundation just because it's easier to clean up, as opposed to cleaning up the fallout after you've applied your foundation and having to reapply or fix a lot of your foundation and concealer around your eyes. Because I have really oily skin, I also find that it allows the shadows to adhere better to my eyes and to the primer and or base that I've set, as opposed to sitting it over top of the foundation, because I feel like it slides off a lot easier that way, and when my skin starts to get oily, the shadows just start to slide right off. And finally for the eyes, I'm going to take the shade Rose-Colored Glasses from our Bare Metals collection, and I'm going to place this into the corner of each eye. Next, I'm going to take our Perfect Eyeliner and create a wing on each eye. This eyeliner is water resistant and it's smudge proof, so it'll stay put all day. I really like the tip of this because it really allows you to achieve those sharp winged lines. I don't really line my lower lash line, especially with a black eyeliner, but because we're doing a look recreation, I'm going to line the lower lash line with that same black eyeliner. And then I'll take our Perfect Mascara and apply this to both eyes. Now I'm going to take a blender full. I'm going to twist this into the shade Shinto 2 of our foundation and also do one twist into Shinto 4. I find that mixing these two shades really helps to achieve the color that I'm looking for, whereas the Shinto 3 is a very specific color and doesn't always seem like it's dark enough for my skin. Our foundation is meant to look and feel like skin, so you really want to make sure that you blend this out really well. The more that you blend and the more time that you spend blending this, the more natural that it's going to look and the lighter that it's going to feel as well. Because our foundation is wax-based, it sits on top of the skin rather than sinking into your pores, and this really gives you that airbrush-like appearance. It's also really good for really hot environments in which you might sweat a lot, or if you just go to the gym and work out, it's really good because it won't clog your pores. It'll still stay on top of the skin, but it won't melt off of your face. So now I'm going to take our perfect bronzer and do a quick contour, so in the hollows of my cheeks, around my jawline, and my temples and forehead. When you contour, you want to make sure that you blend upwards rather than down, just because that really defeats the purpose of contouring if you blend down toward your jawline from your cheeks. I'll take my smaller brush and contour the sides of my nose. Next, I'm going to take blush number 6, and I'm going to use this as a highlight shade, so I'll use this above my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, and my cupid's bow. So when you highlight and contour, you want to look at it like where the sun would naturally hit your face. So where you would tan first, or the places that stick out from your face, that's where you would want to highlight, because that's where the sun would typically naturally reflect off of your face. And then where the sun would create a shadow, that's where you want to contour your face. So that's why you contour underneath your cheekbones and along the sides of your nose. So anything that you're trying to cover up or hide, or again, just where that sun would naturally create a shadow, that's where you're going to contour. So now I had already filled my brows in a little bit, but I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Dark Brown, and I'm just going to quickly run back over my brows just to define them a little bit more. I don't typically sculpt out my brows with concealer, but because this is a more finished look, I'm going to go ahead and use concealer number 4 to sculpt out my brows. So I'm going to use a concealer that's in a shade really similar to my skin tone, because I don't really prefer to have my brows really highlighted or to stand out more so than normal. Next, I'm going to apply our lip liner in the shade 01, which is a dark nude color. I'm going to use our Perfect Pressed powder to set the lip liner. And then I'm going to use concealer in the shade number 2 over the lip liner to create the lighter looking lip. Finally, I'm going to take my blender full and just run that back over everything one more time to make sure that everything is really well blended. And there you go. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.